Hey everyone, John Jackson. How are you?
Great.
We got our Fireside Chat going today. Nice casual interview.
Go Red Raiders.
Go Red Raiders. Yes. Solid. Yes. So, just wanted to talk a little bit. We've known each other now since 1989, somewhere in that range.
Somewhere in that area.
And fraternity brother from Tech, and now we're just maybe drinking buddies, maybe.
At this moment, yeah.
Yes. Well, how long have you been teaching ag?
This is 28 years.
28 years in the education system, right?
Yes.
And so a lot of kids through that time.
I can't even imagine the number that I've seen over the course of the last 28 years.
Yeah. So you grew up in Newdale, though, right?
Yes.
And then spent South Plains, right? You
Went to South Plains for a couple of years. Went to Tech.
Right.
Graduated from there.
From there, you went to
the first place. My first stop was a little town in far west Texas, Fort Hancock. Taught there for a year. They were in the midst of their 6-man football run that they made through there about 5 or 6 years that they won a state title. After that 1 year there, I moved to Clint, a little bit further west.
right.
Or I guess actually, but probably 30 miles, so not that too far, or not too far, but and spent 3 years there in Clint,
Right.
Teaching ag, and eventually worked my way to Duncanville and up to Community ISD, and I'm currently now at Plano.
Yeah.
Plano.
What's the biggest difference with the small school and the big school?
I mean, as far as kids wise, the one thing about kids, whether you're in a small school or a big school, I've kind of seen that they're pretty much all the same as far as you get your different types of kids, and you can classify them however you want to, the hicks or the country kids, but they're all the same. I mean, they've got all the same expectations as anybody else would have. But there's not a whole lot of difference. There might be some idiosyncrasies about certain areas, but other than that, they're pretty much the same.
Yeah. So what's been the most rewarding thing about teaching?
Just this may sound cliche, but just knowing and hoping that you're giving something to the kids that they can kind of hold on to, and that they're learning. The thing about teaching ag is that maybe it's different from any other classroom teacher is we probably spend a whole lot more time with those kids than a classroom teacher would, because we travel to stock shows and the leadership contest and judging contest and all of those things. So, we spend that a lot of time with these kids. We kind of get to know them and get to know their parents as well. So knowing when you get that kid that 5 years, 10 years down the road, you get a call from them, and they just lay out a lot of things to you about all the things that you did that you never would have even expected.
Right.
Because it'll come from kids that you never would have thought that ever learned anything from.
Right.
They would just sit back in the back of the class, they do their work and this and that. But when you get that call and they really tell you a lot of things that happen in their life, and they tell you that it was, that you had a lot to do with it.
Right.
That means the most to me.
Well, I know mine was Mr. Lynn in Idaho, and grabbed me by the short hairs when I was a freshman and put me in meat judging and leadership and parliamentary procedure, and maybe do speeches and write a 10-page report of what we were going to do when we graduated, and got us scholarships to go to college, and changed my life.
And those are the things that I've really not necessarily looked forward to, but the things that I really enjoy hearing, back from those kids. Just knowing that at least I had a hand in helping them out.
So now it's vocational ag, and now it seems like it's coming back around where people are looking for a trade again.
Yes.
Is that, you see that trend coming?
See that trend, and maybe a little bit more there now that where I'm at there at Plano, because our CTE department is so large, and the kids have so many more different choices than maybe you and I did when we were in school, just a few years ago.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
yes, we are becoming more kind of industry based. In my particular classes that I'm teaching now, I teach primarily on vet medicine.
Okay.
So the kids are coming in, they're taking that vet med class, and then
Right.
they're able, their senior year, they're able to take the practicum where they're actually working in a vet's office.
Wow.
For the majority of the day, they come to school half a day and then work the rest of the day. So, our welding class is built kind of the same way. We don't have a practicum for them at this moment, but that's something we're kind of working towards.
Yeah. All right. So if someone's considering being an ag teacher, and what do you suggest for them? What's their next steps besides go to tech?
Well, besides go to tech, then know that there's long hours. I know I've got friends out there that are gonna say that I didn't spend those long hours, but I have. Ricky, Darren,
Yes.
I'm talking to you. Anyway, but yeah, there's long hours. This isn't a business that you're gonna get rich at. I went into it knowing that my dad was a teacher, my grandfather was a teacher, so it wasn't. That was not my reasoning. I wanted to go in. I enjoyed ag. I enjoyed showing pigs and doing all that. So that kind of led me to the fact that, hey, I think I might be able to do this for a living.
Right.
But just know that it's hard work, but it's something that is worth doing. Just seeing the smiles on the kids' faces, and it's the little things.
Right.
You're gonna win contests. You're gonna do really good things throughout the course of your career. But it's those little things, like an example would be a kid of mine that had shown pigs for a couple of years. She came out of the San Antonio arena with her gilt, and she had a 5th place ribbon.
Oh yeah.
And a lot of kids will take that 5th place ribbon, they put it in the show box, they'll never even look at it. That was the most important ribbon that she'd ever received in her life.
Right.
And she was crying because she got a 5th place ribbon. And it's those things that really make you think that there's greater things in this world than what we tend to worry about.
Isn't that great?
Yes.
Yeah, I still have my Lone Star pen. It's still on my desk. It's pretty cool. Yeah. So, all right, Fireside Chat. Favorite restaurant?
Favorite restaurant?
You better get it right.
Fuddruckers.
That's right. So, music you're listening to?
None at the moment.
Yeah, but what music you been listening to?
Typically listen to talk radio.
Talk radio.
Yes.
Okay, solid.
I can't.
Yeah.
Music, I'm not too big on.
All right. And okay, so final quotes, things you live by, anything, book, motivation. Remember, Darren and Rick are listening.
My biggest motivation is watching all the videos I see that you make online.
Yes, you are a smart man. You are a smart man. This man is on the right track. Yes, for retirement. God bless you.
Bless you.